Got me feeling like, what's love? Fuck love. I can get enough love. I can get enough. Nah. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Nye, and I'm back with another banger. As y'all can see by the title, as y'all can see by the thumbnail, we are doing a clothing brand Q&A. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Question number one: why did you decide to start your own clothing brand? So boom, I decided to start my own clothing brand because, for one, I don't like working a 6 to 2, 9 to 5, 3 to 11.
We doing that one too.
Okay. I just don't like working for nobody else. I like making my own hours. I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it, making my own schedule and stuff like that. And then I have love for clothes. It's just I wanted to get deeper into clothes, if that makes sense. What advice would you give someone just starting a clothing brand? Personally, there's a lot of advice that I could give someone, but I'm going to say off rip. Make sure you got your LLC, your trademark, first starting out. Like, once you come up with your logo, your name, go get that LLC, go get that trademark or whatever. And then, if you don't have the money, start saving so that you can do pre-made instead of pre-orders, because pre-orders are absolute trash now. Don't nobody want pre-orders, don't nobody trust pre-orders. So, yeah. Make sure you have all your legal documents. Make sure you have your money right. And make sure that this is something that you really want to do and you're not in it just for the money, because it's gonna take a lot. It takes a lot of patience, takes a lot of effort. So, yeah. How do you deal with fear and doubt? I just pray, honestly. If I feel somebody is doubting me, I just pray about it and leave it alone, because I know what I'm capable of, and I know that if I want it, it's gonna happen, basically. What routine do you follow each day? Get up and pray, go to work, go to the unit. That's really it. I'm not really sure what that question means, but that's what my day consists of. How did you market your clothing brand when you first started? I didn't. That's somewhere where I messed up at. When you start a clothing brand, I really do feel like another thing that you should do off rip is research. A lot of research. Write a lot of stuff down. Watch a lot of videos. Watch a lot of TikToks. Because marketing, oh my goodness, marketing makes your brand pretty much. Like, marketing makes your brand. Where do you see your clothing brand in the next 5 years to 10 years? I honestly see my brand hitting 6 figures a month. Yeah, and I see my brand just being big.
6 figures a month?
Yeah.
Well, that's big girl money.
Yeah, it is. I feel it in my bones. It can
How much
happen.
is that? I'm not saying it can't.
I think it's like 90 to 100,000
a month.
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hoes be looking okay.
How does your business look different now versus when it started? When you started? Everything looked different. The material of the clothes, the design, the name, the quality. When I first started out, in 2021 doing clothes. It was called, like, in royalties, self-made or something like that. And I was doing, that was 2020. I was doing everything at home with a Cricut machine and a little laptop, and I was trying to heat press everything on there. Matter of fact, I didn't even have a Cricut machine first. I had a sublimation printer. My mom had went and bought me a sublimation printer, and everything I had was printing stuff out and pressing it onto shirts and masks and stuff like that because COVID had just started. And yeah, that was that. And now I'm beyond grateful to be able to work with manufacturers. Right now I have manufacturers in Pakistan, so the quality of the clothing is top tier. I now have like a brand. Before I had the name and royalties, but I didn't really have the logo and all that different stuff to it. I'm making more sales now than I was then. Posting more. You know, everything is really different because when I started, I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't doing no research. Was TikTok even a thing in 2020?
Mm-hmm.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it was. What am I talking about?
But that's really when it really first like started being.
Yeah. But I don't think clothing brands really big then. So it's like I started something but didn't know nothing about it. So I was really just going with the flow, doing whatever came to mind. How is your clothing brand different than others? I would just say I personally feel like my clothing brand is different because I have a really deep meaning. And I'm not like bad talking no brands or anything like that, but a lot of brands I see, it don't really say they have a meaning to it, and if they do, they don't showcase that. So my brand has like a deep meaning that I showcase, that I let people know. Like it's balance, patience, creativity, no negative vibes. Like you're restricted. You cannot get in if you have negative energy, if you're a negative vibe, if you're just a bad person. We're not going for none of that. And also, like, I'm not really big on, like I like fashion and stuff like that. But a lot of brands nowadays, they want to look the part. I'm not really big on that. All the chains, like, I've been had these. This was a gift. I bought this for myself, like, 3-4 years ago. So, all the big chains, all the $500 shoes, Amiris, all that stuff, that can wait. The clothing brand is what's important right now. That's what's going to set me up for life. So $500 pants and $800 shirt not going to set me up for life. It's going to give me a few likes, but it's not going to make me no money. How have you grown from starting a clothing brand? Me personally, and this kind of piggyback off of what I was just talking about. Before, I was kind of like materialistic or whatever. But now after starting a clothing brand, it's like everything now is about my brand. It's about my future. It's about me being able to set myself up and my family up for the rest of our lives. Like, I don't just think about, oh, I want that car. Like, yes, I do want a new car. Yes, I do want to go get me a nice car. But, like, I feel like it's not a big thing. Like, I have bigger visions, more businesses, properties that I'd rather get. So yeah, I feel like my mental state has grown. It's really a lot more, but I can't really think right now. And last but not least, y'all, this is the last question. What is your favorite part about being a clothing brand owner? My favorite part about being a clothing brand owner is that I get to be the creative person that I am. And that's why my brand does involve creativity. Like I said, it's balance, patience, creativity. Because I feel like I'm very creative, but I never really knew how to, like, let that out. And so I started my clothing brand. And now, like, I can be that person. I can literally, whatever comes to my head, I can put that on a piece of clothing. Like, I don't care what it is. I could just show that creative side. That's my favorite part. So, yeah. I hope I answered these questions well, man. If y'all have any more questions, y'all can click the links in the descriptions down below. Hit me on my social medias and ask. Or y'all can just drop a comment down below and I will reply back. But yeah, I really do hope that y'all enjoyed these questions. Y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that bell, turn on and post notifications so that y'all will be notified every time that I post. I'm out, y'all.